The reason why we're doing that is because if you accidentally would bump into a potential investor, you don't have much more time to do that. So this is the preparation.
Hello, and thank you for joining our fireside chats with founders at the European Cardano community. I am Marcus, one of the core team members, and if you like what we are doing, please consider supporting our individual projects. You will find the links to our guests and our projects below the video. Please give us a thumbs up, follow us by hitting the bell icon, and let's enjoy this session.
You have 30 seconds. We're going hard by these rules. 30 seconds. Just explain in the shortest possible time the gist of whatever you want to present. And then you have 2 minutes to dive deeper. The reason why we're doing that is because if you accidentally would bump into a potential investor, you don't have much more time to do this. So this is the preparation. And you can always, if you like that format, you can always rejoin and come back for another pitch and for another pitch and for another pitch. And we will help you as much as we can. So just accept the challenge.
Challenge accepted.
You have 30 seconds. I'll do a little T if you're close, like 10 seconds close. And then we harshly interrupt you after this 30 seconds. You might get another 10 seconds to finish the thought, and then you have another 2 minutes. Okay?
Wonderful.
You ready?
Great.
Sure.
Let's go.
Well, as we know, we all at Cardano come from everywhere in the world, and behind our own places, we have a culture movement, artists, and creative industries. And at our case, that last year, we incubated 8 cultural organizations, cooperatives, and union of workers to become DAOs.
Awesome.
That was amazing. Even
24
shorter.
Okay, you have another 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure. Well, we founded ourselves 2021. We have been, with the support of Cardano, getting to understand what's the most valuable places where the creative industries and cultural ecosystems can onboard. We have investigated and created already 13 experiences digitally, all of them using NFTs, then using Web3 social networks, and the last year using DAOs. We find that DAOs are the perfect place for onboarding these organizations and not pointing to individuals as we did when we were focusing on NFTs and Web3 social. So last year, we incubated 8 organizations from Chile. They are from the creative industries. We have 4 cooperatives. We have 2 union of workers, and in total, these 8 organizations sum up over 500 members. So we find that there are so many less industries that have on their main mission to become virals on TikTok. Therefore, we believe that in order to get advantage of the audiences of these 500 creative workers and social media at some place influencers, we could onboard a lot of people into Cardano. And that's why this year we are proposing to continue incubating organizations and groups of people as DAOs, and also accelerating the use cases with the most impact. And all of this showcase them on events that they govern gradually in order for them to become, as they are, the main performers of any event. So nowadays, we are looking forward, working closer with Intersect, Catalyst, and hopefully the foundation in order to do so. Thank you for your time.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Timing
that was
perfect.
amazing.
That was perfect. Lara, do you want to be the one breaking the ice?
I thought you were going to do that.
Sorry, I'm mean.
That's a bit mean. You show me how it's done first.
Okay. Okay, pick any one of us. Pick Marcus, me, or Davide.
Well, I will go with you, Marcus, as you introduce it to me. So let's go.
Okay. the timing was incredibly perfect, and I exceptionally appreciate the quickness of how you could adapt to the signal that you only have 10 seconds left, right? That is an art. What I was missing, but maybe I just overheard it, was the name of your cooperative local. So that's one part. And then the vision is something that I had to get into. So I was not 100% clear without reading the name of what you offer, what you're actually doing. I understood a lot that you onboard and that you do the DAOs, but the hook was missing. How, if I would be not in the ecosystem, what would you do with me, basically? This is the question that I was missing, but maybe I just overheard it.
Wonderful. Yeah, thank you. Our name is Cooperativa Local, and maybe the hook would be, sorry if it's a bit fast, but
No.
Cooperativa Local basically mean local cooperative. It's a quite generic term because we also are going forward to the decentralization, and someday we aim that other people choose what name they want to push forward. But our hook would be that the TikTok fact that creative workers and artists have on one of their purpose of life and work to become, most of the cases, viral success stories. And other times they want to tell their stories. But the most important, I think, for adoption in the technology, maybe not focusing on Cardano, is that they have audiences with which they relate sometimes more closer than just customers, as we usually get used to. So we believe that this year, accelerating half of these 8 DAO use cases, we could not just prove that DAOs are useful for the operations and the goals for cultural organizations, but furthermore, we could get DAOs into places where they become mainstream. And as some time ago, NFTs became a new canvas for other artists, and when they saw a fellow colleague trying them, we believe that DAOs could be the same for organizations. So what we're pushing forward is getting a sustainable model where DAOs have launch pads and they can launch not the whole organization, but a project in which they could relate as a DAO. Therefore, they could uh,
Can I
offer
interrupt you?
tokens, and at that place, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, this was a very long hook. You
Oh,
should
yeah.
you should be able to wrap that up within 2 or 3 sentences. And for those who are in the space, maybe or not in the space, explain why this needs to be a DAO, right? So why should artists gather up in a DAO instead of being a freelancer or a free an individual business, right? So these are the tiny points that you could answer. So make it more specific. Make it more specific. Pick one use case, then explain that one. If you drill this down much more often, like if you rehearse that much more often, you will accidentally understand where you're missing out and try to give you a time frame in which you want to explain it, right? And then you will drill down the information and you just can say, I need it be done in 30 seconds. I need to be done in 20 seconds. I need to be done in 10 seconds. Because if I understand that my opposite, like my talking partner, my conversation partner, loses interest, then I need to be able to switch, right? And to say, okay, this is the reason why. And then you're done. And then you can see if this interest is still there. But I would say use this artist because she is an artist, and maybe Lara could ask exactly the question that she would need to get answered as an artist in order to 100% understand your proposal.
I have a
Thank you,
question.
Marcus. Yes, sure, Lara.
Okay, my question was, when you were pitching, who were you imagining that you were pitching to? Was it somebody who you would like to join as was it an artist that you want to join and be part of that, or was it to somebody that you would like to pitch your artists to? Did that make sense?
Yes, it does make sense.
I wasn't sure
Mm-hmm.
who you were imagining you were pitching to.
Well, at this place, I was imagining pitching to someone that could contribute to this initiative in the context of being a Cardano fellow worker. Therefore, it could be looking for either new connections, another project that could be in relationship with what we do, or more specifically, know if they would be interested in participating through either supporting us with their vote, or if it's also possible, if they would like to contribute and participate in the DAO by getting a token to become a member.
Mm. And I think that for me is the key, is you've got two audiences there, the kind of the either investor or someone who's buying something from you, and you've got your creatives who you want to be put, without them you haven't got anything. So you need to appeal to both of those people. So I'd say get two pitches ready.
Wonderful. That's a great tip. Thank you.
Much more concise feedback that I provided. Thank you.
Very on
No,
point.
Marcus, your feedback was great because particularly what's great about DAOs for the creative industries and cultural ecosystems is that they already rely a lot in association. If you go to a physical place where they expose their art, that's not most of cases a centralized organization. It's more decentralized dynamic. So we work with groups of people that are already associative. So they have the culture, and the DAOs, what bring for them is the digitalization of their processes, and hopefully if they want to grow remotely, they could also do so. But it's not about changing how they work, but more it's about enhancing their processes for them to have better quality of work and success.
Cool. Awesome. I loved it that we had a pitch in the end.
Yeah.
Yay.
But if I can add something, Gonzalo, it would be lovely if you can join us another time in another pitch fest, because I think your idea is very interesting and can appeal to a lot of people. So you may have the chance to improve your pitch if you join us again, and yeah, I would love to see that.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
David. I will join for sure. So just let's wait for the next one.
You are right.
Great.
You are through to round 2.
Absolutely. Oh, there's this TV show, right? So it's every third Thursday. Just use the form and sign up again, and we will share your video. So if you supplied a video, then we will share this through our account. And if you have a new one, just tell anybody, any one of us, either David or myself, and we will replace that video. So whatever you're choosing is.
You'll find
Great.
us always in the Discord server, so you can
Yeah.
reach out to us anytime you want.
And if there are any questions regarding Intersect, then you'll find Lara there as well.
Yeah, sure. I noticed you mentioned that with the support of Intersect. So yes, do feel free to reach out if you have any questions around that or thoughts around how Intersect might be able to support you, if you're a member.
Yes, I am a member. I'm participating on 2 working groups, and yes, it has been really a tangible experience, and I'm happy that it's for sure that open. So thank you, Lara, for your possibility of reaching you out. I hope that we talk anytime soon for that.
Great.
Amazing.
With that, we can conclude with
Yeah.
a good conscious, I think. Let's get to the families.
Yes.
Thank you
you.
very thank you again,
Wonderful
everybody.
meeting. Yeah. Enjoy the evening. Bye bye.
Lovely to meet you
Bye.
and speak soon.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Bye. Thank you again, Gonzalo.